Hellmuth is looking down on pocket kings. Pre-flop, this is a classic clash between raw power and disguised strength. Tony G opens light, Mercier flats on the button with pocket threes, and Hellmuth in the blind wakes up with kings.
Raise pot.
His raise to 8,600 is a big, old-school squeeze sizing that tries to punish Tony's wide open and isolate one player. When Tony gets out of the way and...
You had a couple of hundred on and I'll play every time pre-flop. Why don't you add some more money on, Phil? I'll give you a flip every time then. See what sort of a genius you are then.
Mercier calls, the dynamic is already set. Phil has defined his range as extremely strong, while Jason has a capped, small pair suited connector, looking range that wants to see flops and play poker post-flop. The flop comes down a nightmare texture for Phil, 9, queen, 3, all clubs. Mercier absolutely smashes it with bottom set on a monotone board, while Phil's overpair is in danger of being dead against any made flush or set. The turn pairs the queen, giving Mercier a full house and freezing a lot of Phil's perceived flushes. Jason checks again, continuing the trap. Now Phil feels safer. Paired boards mean fewer flushes and more chance his overpair is best. So he fires 7,000 as a delayed c-bet that targets exactly hands like tens, jacks, or a bare club. Mercier springs the trap with a raise. That line screams polarized, either a queen, a big flush, or a bluff. With kings and the king of clubs, Phil decides to hang on and call, planning to reevaluate rivers. The river brings a fourth club, completing every possible flush and leaving full houses at the absolute top. From Mercier's seat, this is perfect. The story he has told of a strong queen or big flush is still completely consistent, and his actual hand, a full house, comfortably beats both. He jams, ripping in the rest of his stack.
Come on, what in the heck is going on here? This is ridiculous. This is what happens to me when I play in these frickin' cash games.
Now you're back to yourself. That's better.
I couldn't hold it in.
I was worried I lost you.
God, this is so brutal.
Jason's betting big here, having a pretty good idea Phil's got a premium hand.
How much is it?
67.9.
Phil folds.
That's a one we gotta show.
Phil gets away from it and saves himself almost 70 grand.
Felt like a sick bluff, sir. Sick. Or pocket nines. Either or.
God, that's so brutal. Could have been worse. If I bet the flop, I'd just ship it with him.
Daniel Negreanu is looking down at pocket fives. In the high-stakes pressure cooker of a heads-up title match, the value of starting hands is completely transformed.
I'm all in.
Eugene's trying to close the door right here.
If you really sucked bad, I would fold. But you don't suck.
I'm almost positive that's a compliment.
You don't suck at all. So, shall we race?
It's better than a race, Daniel.
Was that close? Oh boy, at least I didn't say anything. Yeah. What am I thinking? Let's do it. Gamble.
Finally.
You have a pair?
Yeah.
This is not for me.
You got a little pair? Oh, that was... There's a little chance you got ace-3 or ace-5. That's desirable.
That's what I felt like God once started talking.
Right, yeah, you're like, uh-oh. When I said race, right? You're like, he's got a small pair. How small is the question?
The flop. Ace 8-10 with two spades. So far, so good for Negreanu.
Spade on the turn.
It is a spade, but it's the four of spades, and that sees Katchalov take the lead.
It's a spade. Don't cry yet. I can still win. Spade out. Or a 5. 5 still works.
Diamond! The ultimate sweat.
Yeah, sick turn. I was like, at least I got the spade out.
The river is not a spade, it's not a 5. Negreanu's the runner-up, Katchalov's the champion.
That's good. Win that pot back in action. At least he got it in bad.
Yeah. Every time, by the way.
Bill Hellmuth is looking down at ace-8 offsuit.
It's great if you have a good hand.
I straddle, 12-8.
12-8.
Oh, fuck. Look at that. All right, wait.
Pre-flop begins with a sequence that defies all logic.
All right, I'll straddle. I don't give a fuck.
All right, the 25.
I've hit the point of not caring anymore.
What do you want to do with
I'm not going to blind all in.
50.
I don't have 25-6.
You have to. I think 25-6.
Blind all in?
Maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Do you think I blind all in?
No, I don't think you blind all in.
I'm all in.
Are you all in? About 55,000.
A moment where the pristine strategy of high-stakes poker is replaced by the sheer, unadulterated chaos of the creator game. Phil Hellmuth, the 14-time bracelet winner, he shoves all in, hoping to pick up the dead money. In a normal game, this might isolate a single opponent. But this is not a normal game.
No more content. Yes. Why? Because he wants to buy that. The pot that you don't know what your cards are.
You know what? You owe me, Botez, so I don't mind if you call.
Did you expect
if you were,
call the 26? Yeah. What about taking advantage of our stupidity?
I'm so happy you just said that.
What about it?
Because that's literally like, why would you all in? What do you mean? He's not going to call 26,000.
20K family pot, all right?
Half and half.
I call.
There's the call.
Are you trying to do the chips? Yeah.
Alan has ace-3, by the way. Does he call?
I call.
Oh my god.
Keating call?
God.
And add another
Keating has the biggest dick.
I'm all in.
55,000 to it.
This is all in.
Wait, how much do you have?
I'll let you count.
This is 12-8 right here. Yes.
And now we get an all-in over the top.
Insane straddle.
Okay. So let me get 56.
I'm all in.
Okay.
Take it all.
This is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of a $300,000
Yeah, flip.
flip, I guess.
I mean, obviously. All in block.
By the way.
Or no, that's 80, 80, 80, 250. Put it in.
339,000 in there.
How many times ever? I'm going to say this. He's stalling. Oh my god. And Queen. Oh, that's a 3. Wow. So she's winning.
Everybody pairs but Beast.
Everyone but me.
What is happening?
Everyone but me.
That means there's 6 left for you, King.
How in the hell can someone do
That's fine.
It's a queen.
I'm calling it right now. This is a queen. I'm calling it right now. This is a queen.
No queens.
I will literally tip you $20,000 if you put a
9,
queen
3, 8, queen.
You better put a queen there in your best interest. He's praying. 20 grand.
Even Magic can't do that. And Botez again. Are you kidding me?
What, like ace-9 off? 600,000 now? Oh my
God. Top 100 female poker owners.
That's it.
Did you crack it just now?
Jimmy, you realize how many chips I have? Bro, you know how many I have? I have like 10K left.
I mean, what the fuck? She called $50,000 with an ace-9 offsuit, and I'm losing in this fucking game. What the fuck?
That is literally why I knew this was going to be.
What is happening? What is that?
Well, at least.
Bro, we're getting steamrolled.
Yeah, at least I know she'll lose back to 500,000.
That was a 5. Oh, my girl is bawling.
She's gonna single-handedly fix the wage gap in America.
Daniel Negreanu is looking down at pocket tens. The dynamic here is steeped in decades of mutual history and high-stakes tournament pressure. Negreanu opens the action with a standard bet, but little does he know he actually bet more than he wanted to.
Hey, Paul. Ready? Holy misclicks. The small baller accidentally decided to play with a bigger ball. Yep.
Seidel has a crucial decision to make regarding his bet sizing. He could simply shove all in, protecting his hand and guaranteeing a decent increase to his stack. Instead, he opts for a much more sinister, value-oriented line.
Come on.
Whoops.
Ay-ya.
I call.
Seidel obviously calls.
Your misclick got me. Oh, sick. Sick. That's kind of sick if you see with sense too. I know, right? Then I had to then it forced me to, get a little crazier. Yeah, because, so, it'd be good.
Seidel is the player at risk, but Negreanu is a huge underdog here. Even bigger dog now. Now just one chance. Just 5% for the double up. A 10 on the river!
You were right, thanks, Tobias. I run good. I got him covered. Gross.
All right, good luck, everyone.
Keating is looking down at pocket tens. Pre-flop begins with Brandon making a loose open to 4,000 from early position holding 10-8. It is a splashy play, but with stacks this deep, implied odds often trump range charts. The action folds to Keating in the hijack with pocket tens. This is a pivotal moment. A standard textbook approach would be to 3-bet to isolate the weak opener and thin the field. However, Keating is playing a different game. He elects to just flat call, a deceptive move that disguises the strength of his hand and effectively invites the rest of the table to come along. The flop lands, a deceptively dangerous board that acts as a massive cooler funnel. It is the absolute dream scenario for Keating, who flops a full house, tens full of jacks. However, for Steve and Martin, it is a mirage.
Alan signature, I love it. Everybody plays their signature, so nobody plays Giaro. I can feel that now.
They both flop trips, but with terrible kickers. The action starts with a microscopic lead of 1,000 from Steve. This tiny bet effectively freezes the field, inducing calls from Martin and Brandon. When it gets to Keating, he raises to 25,000. He knows he has the board crushed and wants to start building a pot immediately.
That was interesting tank fold. I was really enjoying that. I was really enjoying that tank fold.
Wait a second, you're about to
I
get
didn't know some plays tank fold sometimes.
How much is it? Sometimes.
I was thinking you play
I like the
snap folds or tank calls.
I like the tank
or tank raises.
I tank fold all the time.
But tank folds, I really don't know if it is your shtick.
Right, Steve calls.
Steve, you bet 1,000 and now you bet 25?
No, I didn't bet 25.
Sorry,
I called 25.
I should probably go all in now, but I will think about it.
Look.
Martin, do you have my
I'm
purple
not happy
pills?
about that. Steve, super not happy about that. I just love this. I just love this.
Steve, refusing to believe his trips are no good, makes the call. Then the madness truly begins. Martin, sitting on bottom kicker trips, decides this is his moment and puts in a 3-bet to 69,000. It is a massive overplay in a multi-way pot, but he is convinced his jack is best. Keating smooth calls, setting the trap. This flat call is lethal. It convinces Steve that Keating might just have a draw or a 10.
If you call now, Steve, you are my new hero, I'm telling you. Alan was my hero, he will always be, but if you call...
Steve's all in.
Just kidding.
Is it all in or not? How much is it about?
More than you.
It's almost 800K.
He shoves all in for a staggering 784,000. He effectively turns his mediocre trips into a bluff catcher against the nuts.
I put 69, yeah? He called and he goes a little bit over top, yeah?
Steve and Martin played their hands as if they were holding the absolute nuts, failing to realize that in a 5-way limped pot, trip jacks with a 9 kicker is barely a bluff catcher. Keating simply had to wait for the aggressive players to donate their money to him and his boat, turning a standard set mining spot into one of the largest pots in televised poker history.
I love it. Alan, you definitely not play. This is not Giaro approved, this tank. I'm telling you. Huh?
I think I'd be both.
Beat? Okay, just put the money then.
All right, I call.
Can we play showdowns, guys? Just for spectators?
Twice.
Can we play showdowns?
2.1 million in the middle.
We show
Alan
the cards.
Keating, a
No,
2-1 favorite
You don't want to do that?
against the field.
But I would like to enjoy myself.
No, you're good. You're good.
What can you guys all have? King, queen of spades, somebody, right?
No.
So can we show the hands?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm not showing my hand.
Oh my God.
That's a good call. But I probably win.
We're gonna run it twice.
1 or 2 boards. What? 2, twice.
I have little, casino, royal.
Lovely. Come on, ace.
Ace or 9 for
That helped
Steve.
you guys.
Ace
Why?
or 6
Ace.
for Martin.
Any card.
Any
helps.
card in the turn is gonna
Literally
improve me.
anything.
Anything in the turn is going to improve me.
Ah, there's
Instead
my
it's a 3, and Keating wins the first run out.
Greedy.
Needs to dodge. Keating scoops.
Quite a few McLarens.
Daniel Negreanu is looking down on King 10 offsuit. Pre-flop, this is Negreanu doing what every good straddler dreams of doing, punishing the limp fest. 4 players just flicking calls against his live straddle, essentially telling him, we do not have a raising hand. When he looks down at King 10 offsuit, it is not a monster, but in this configuration it becomes a weapon.
I'll go against my better judgment with this one.
He wants to play.
He bumps it up to 5,400, a size that taxes all the junky limp ranges and creates real money in the middle. Tony G decides to come along with Queen 3 suited. That call is very Tony. He has position, he has a suited hand, and he loves chaos. Strategically, it is loose but not insane when deep. And he gets Negreanu heads up, and that Negreanu is raising wide enough that post-flop aggression will matter more than raw hand strength. Once everyone else gets out of the way, those assumptions are live. This pot is now all about who tells the better story.
I have no idea what you have, just for the record.
The flop comes 7-8 jack with 2 spades, an absolute smash for the kind of hands Tony is supposed to defend with, and a very awkward board for a one-and-done c-bet from Negreanu. Negreanu checks with king 10. That check looks passive, but it quietly keeps his range uncapped. Tony, however, with queen 3 of spades, does something that really shapes the hand. He takes the free card, and with it, he keeps his range face up. The turn is the 9, and that card flips the script in a way neither of them can see from the outside. Negreanu goes from decent equity to third best possible straight, but he does not rush to grab chips. He checks again. That second check is powerful. From Tony's seat, it looks like weakness, or at best, some kind of marginal showdown hand that did not want to bluff the flop and is now scared of the ever-worsening texture. For Tony, the 9 actually helps too. He now has queen high with a gut shot to the 10 and his flush draw still live. The river pairs the jack, and this is where the hand becomes all about missed opportunity.
I got a straight.
Unbelievable. I mean, why can't I hit one time? It's like, I can't hit one hand. Played it so big, like, can't hit a hand at all.
Well, Daniel scoops up a nice pot of almost $64,000.
Keating is looking down at ace-king offsuit. Pre-flop explodes into one of the largest pots in televised history, fueled by a spectacular collision of premium ranges and high-stakes ego. Alan Keating initiates the action with a massive open to $60,000 holding ace-king offsuit.
All of it? Stanley's all in.
And Stanley Tang. Poor timing as Keating has a real one here.
250, 255, 500. 255, 500.
I guess as played, we're putting in a quarter of our stack. I could see all in being an option. I could see call being an option. Stanley certainly would like a fold, allows Thomas Berry to get a sweat. Keating certainly contemplating his options here. I think he's split between call and shove. Chooses the call. And now Santos
255
has the same decision as Keating did. And now Santos back rips. Snap.
All in and a call.
Is this?
No. All right, it's a three-way all in now.
All right.
2.
Yeah, 2 times is okay.
2 times?
Ace, king, ace, queen.
Oh, wow.
Stanley Tang on the ropes.
Look at the queen once.
And it would be real nasty if one of these boys between Keating and Santos 4 flushes one another. That would be dirty. All right, clubs are live for Santos. Nope. And now only a queen. There are some chop outs. No.
Glad that didn't come on the turn.
Looks like they're running on another board. Some chop opportunities once again.
Well done.
Well, Keating now. Hearts live.
You got it, Magic. You got this, brother. I believe in you.
And the pressure's put on that man. No, but that does chop the second board for Stanley. Gonna have to do some accounting here, Magic.
So he gets half a step. Yeah. So half the step, you get a step. You get a choke, no? And he gets half.
Peter is looking down at 5-3 suited. Although the action picks up at the flop, we can see the wreckage of the pre-flop battle. In a standard professional game, the hands we see are frequently folded, but in this splashy dynamic, all three players have found a reason to see a flop. Nate finds himself in a dominant position with top 2 pair, while Peter is hunting for a miracle looking for the 4 of clubs to complete his straight flush draw. Nick V flinging to bottom pair also looks for the nut flush from any club. Nate decides to drop the hammer, executing a powerful 3-bet to 4,000. He is betting for maximum value, hoping to charge draws or get a hero call from a single pair. However, Peter refuses to be bullied. Holding the potential straight flush, Peter realizes that his fold equity is his greatest weapon. He chooses the most aggressive path possible.
Oh.
Talk, but I can't.
You've got the equity.
Everybody watching wishes you could talk too. All right? It's bad for the game that I got a guy behind me.
This is a classic semi-bluff. Peter is banking on his straight flush outs while simultaneously trying to force a fold from a marginal 1-pair hand.
And I'll tell you what I had after, and if it comes, I'm going to be...
They both put in
I think it's
12,000.
Right, Tex?
Yeah. Good read. They have real hands.
Yeah. Ace.
With your luck tonight?
Oh, a straight flush for Tucci would have been crushed.
Did you get there?
Did you get there? Nate's not going to be happy about this one. He has $120 left.
Oh, God, I'm so sick. I had it all.
Bertucci is beside himself right now.
2 pair.
2 pair.
I might have got counterfeited.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to slow roll you too much.
Nice hand.
Straight flush.
Yes, right there, baby. Ace. I had ace deuce of clubs.
That was right.
This is beautiful. Nick's going to think it was a great fold now.
Ace of deuce of clubs. Wow.
Oh my God, I'm so mad I want to break that fucking...
Unlucky for Nate Hill.
Wow.
That other door is about to get
4, I'd have been tilted.
Yeah. Plus the other door, Nate.
Ace deuce of clubs, bro.
Tony G is looking down at Jack 9 offsuit.
I regret it every single time.
Round of straddles is on.
5. Raise to 5. Right.
Pre-flop begins with a fascinating clash between 2 distinct generations of poker aggression. Ethan Rampage Yao, the face of the modern poker vlogging era.
And of course, the 2K ante, the straddle gets an incredible price here.
Super Pro. Against the Super Pro.
However, the legendary Tony G, sitting in the straddle, is not a player who enjoys folding his territory. The flop falls an absolute statistical disaster for the veteran. Both players have flopped tripjacks, but the hierarchy is brutal. Rampage holds the king kicker, giving him a massive advantage, while Tony is the victim of a classic kicker trap with his 9. Tony G checks, adhering to a deceptive defensive line. Rampage fires a small continuation bet of 3,000 meant to induce action. Tony, sensing that Rampage might be continuation betting with air, executes a raise to 8,000. This is where the hand enters a high-level clickback war. Rampage, realizing he has the better trips and wanting to define the kickers immediately, 3-bets the flop to 25,000. Tony G, stubborn as ever and refusing to believe he is outkicked on the very first street, makes the call. The turn brings a complete brick. However, the psychology shifts as Tony G decides to seize the initiative. Instead of checking to the 3-better, Tony leads out with a donk bet for $25,000. This is a pure Tony G maneuver. He is trying to set the price or represent that he was trapping with a full house on the flop. He wants to confuse Rampage's mental model of the hand. The river is the queen, a card that puts a potential straight in play, but doesn't change the fact that both players hold trips. Tony G, having led the turn and been called, suddenly hits the brakes and checks. This is the moment Rampage has been waiting for. He realizes that Tony is likely in bluff catch mode and decides to go for maximum value. He fires a massive overbet of $110,000.
Ace king again.
He is putting Tony G to the ultimate test, asking him if his tripjacks are worth a six-figure investment. Tony G goes into the tank, his ego battling his logic. He has called every street and led the turn, and now facing a massive river bet, he talks himself into the idea that Rampage is at it with a missed straight draw or a weaker jack.
Which one is king? I raised 5-3. Queen.
And he's going to get paid off. Rampage here. Trips over trips.
Jack, yeah.